Hello and welcome to today's athletic Pilates class. We are going to be flowing through all of these exercises. We'll have just one set per exercise, and this today is about feeling good in your body. This is not going to be one of our really hard classes. This is going to be more about getting some engagement and strength while also opening up the body and doing some movements that feel more like release for us, in addition to also being the core strengthening that we're used to. So let's go ahead and start on our backs. All right, so we're gonna start with some breathing. So go ahead and place your hands right on your ribs for me. And what I want you to do is I want you to take a really deep breath and expand your ribs out to the sides. Good, do that 2 more times. Really breathing into your hands. Seeing how far laterally you can expand your ribs. 1 more time. Beautiful. Now I'd like you to place your hands on your belly. Same thing, only I want you to fill your belly. Fill it as full as you can. One more time. Beautiful. Bring your hands to your chest now. Same thing, fill the chest. This one is often the easiest because throughout our day we take very shallow breaths. One more. Beautiful. Now that we've taken some breaths in the 3 different areas, I want you to think about combining that lateral breath, that one that where we expanded the ribs, as well as filling the belly. We're gonna leave the chest alone for right now. So we're gonna expand laterally and fill the belly, filling the whole canister that is our core. Two more. One more. Beautiful. Release your hands down by the sides of your body. I want you to go ahead now, and as you breathe in, I want you to start rocking your hips back, imprinting your low back onto the ground, and as you release, we're gonna pelvic tilt forward or rock forward. And we're gonna go back and forth. All the way flat. All the way forward. All the way flat. All the way forward. One more time. And all the way forward. Good, come back to neutral, so in between those 2 extremes. And now what I want you to think about is rocking to the right and then to the left. It's a very small tilt of the pelvis, right and left. So right, left. I'm not really lifting up my hip. I'm not lifting off the ground, but I am tilting my hips side to side. And it's okay if this is really challenging for you. This is probably not a movement that you're super conscious of throughout the day. But I find it can be kind of nice to place my hands right on my hips, and I think about lifting one hip high into the sky and then the other. Give me 2 more. 1 more. Beautiful, and release. So now I want you to start to think about a circle. So we're gonna go to the right, and then we're gonna anterior tilt or go towards our legs, and then to the left, and then we're going towards that posterior tilt, that flat back, and then to the right. So now we're creating a little circle here. Just starting to get in tune with our pelvis, how to control it in space. It's very small movements. Good, we got to switch directions now. So to the left. I know, right when you were starting to feel like maybe I got this. And even for me, remember, this is a practice. This is not meant to be perfect. You will get better in time. Even for me, I can feel it's a little more challenging going to the left. And good, go ahead and rock back and forth a couple times and find your neutral right in the center again. Beautiful. All right, so now I'd like you to walk your feet so that they're nice and wide, edges of your mat if you're on a mat, and we're gonna just start to windshield wiper our legs side to side. And just breathe. They don't have to be as deep as we practiced in the beginning, but some breathing that's truly filling the whole canister that is your core and not up here in the chest. Wonderful. Come back to center, bring those feet back in. We're going to bring our feet all the way till they touch our knees, until they touch our hands by our sides. We're going to begin to peel our tailbone off of the mat, and then one vertebra at a time, we're coming all the way up, and then we're going to roll back down. Nice and controlled, beautiful. We're going to repeat 8 of those. The whole time I want you to think about keeping your feet together, squeezing the glutes, pressing through the heels, keeping the knees together so we're getting some inner thigh engagement. We have 8 of these and we've done 2. They should be nice, slow, and controlled like I'm doing. Always breathing. Breathe out with the part that's the hardest for you, where the effort is. Good. One vertebra at a time on the way down. Good. We have 4 more of these. Each time there's a slight engagement of the abs. I don't know about you, but my inner thighs are really firing to keep those legs connected. Getting the part of the hamstrings that acts like an adductor, that acts like the muscles that bring our legs together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Beautiful. Let's do 2 more for good measure. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure if we had 1 more or 2 more, but we'll be all right. Beautiful. 1 more. Rolling up, squeezing the legs together. Beautiful. Coming back down. Once you finish, bring both knees into tabletop. I'm gonna have you place one hand on either knee, and we're gonna start by drawing the knees in towards the chest and then separate them and draw their own circles out and around. And breathe. This can feel nice on the low back, gives the inner thighs a little stretch. and switch your direction. Last one. Beautiful. Leave your knees in tabletop for me. You're gonna go ahead and crunch your head up. You're gonna extend one leg long, the other one up. We're gonna bring it towards our chest, 2 little pulses. Switch the other side, 2 pulses. So I'm scooping through my abs. My low back is connected with the floor. Beautiful. So getting a little stretch through the hamstrings as well. Give me 2 more. 1 more on each leg. And bend those knees, lower the head down, lower the feet to the ground. Beautiful. We're gonna roll onto our left side. From here, I'm gonna have you place your elbow directly underneath your shoulder. Bring your feet together. Your knees will be stacked on top of each other. We're gonna bring our top hand to our hip. From here, we're going to open for a clamshell. Then when our knee comes down, we're going to keep the knees connected and lift the heel, all right? So it's an open and then an open. That equals 1. We're gonna do 10 of them. Getting here into our medial glutes, into our piriformis. That's 3. Staying strong through the side body here, so we're getting a little oblique action. Beautiful. And 10. Beautiful. Before we switch to the other side, I'd like for you, give myself a little more space. I'd like for you to extend your top leg long. We're still gonna keep the side body elevated. We're gonna lift up and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going to 20, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Strong, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Beautiful. Let's switch to the other side. All right, knees are stacked on top of each other. Hand on your hip, elbow directly under shoulder. Nice and strong through the obliques. Let's open and open. And you're trying not to rock your body, right? We're nice and controlled for 10 of these. Beautiful, not sinking into the shoulder. One more. Awesome. Keep that bottom leg bent, extend that top leg. Recorrect your form if you've sunk it all in that shoulder. And let's lift and pulse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Good job. All right. Coming onto all fours. So we are going to go into a straight arm plank. We are going to be driving our knee to the outside. So we're here. We're gonna bring it out, back in for 10 on one side, 10 on the other. Now, if that is too much for you, you can take it to a modified plank here, and you can still do it, just keeping one knee on the ground. All right, here we go. We tap it down each time. Seven, 8, 9, and 10. Rest for just a moment. Give those wrists a little shake out or twist or twirl or whatever you want to think of it as. And let's do the other side. 1. 5, you're halfway there. 9, 10, good, drop the knees back down. Go ahead and drop back into a child's pose. 2 deep breaths. 1 more. All right, we're gonna come into what I call a Pilates push-up. So we're gonna put our hands directly underneath the shoulders. We're gonna go, into all fours. I wanted to go into a strength training push-up for a second. So we're going to all fours. From here, we're going to lift the left leg as we bend the elbows and dive down. So unlike in a strength training push-up where we don't leave the booty in the air, this one we're gonna leave the booty in the air. So we have 5 with the left leg extending, and then we have 5 with the right leg extending. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. We're going to switch to the other side now. 1, 2, trying not to shift your weight. 3, side to side. 4, and 5. Good job. Roll out those wrists again. Shake them. Sometimes people like to shake. Roll. Beautiful. All right, coming onto all fours. You're gonna tuck your toes under. We're gonna go into a bear plank. Once in that bear plank, we're just gonna drop our knees down until they barely touch the mat and back up 10 times. So here we go, we're gonna lift up. So you're hovering in your bear plank and bring them down. 1, 2, 3, 4, nice and controlled. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Beautiful. Lowering down. All right, we're gonna start drawing circles with our hips. So we're gonna go out to the left and around to the right and forward. And again, to the left, around, to the right and forward. One more time. Beautiful. Let's switch directions. Head to the right. Beautiful. One last time here. Wonderful. All right, what I'd like for you to do is turn your fingertips back towards your knees. And then from here, keep your palms on the ground or on the mat and start to sit back. Yeah, you'll feel a stretch through your forearms. Just breathe. It's a good stretch for anybody who spends a lot of time on their phone or on their computer. Beautiful. Go ahead and come out of that. Roll those wrists one last time. Nice. Have a seat for me. Go ahead and sit on your right hand. Go ahead and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. And if you would like a little bit of a deeper stretch, place that hand on your head. Do not pull, but place the hand on your head. It will deepen the stretch. Just breathe. Not those shallow chest breaths, but those big, full breaths. Last one. Good, let's switch to the other side. Last breath here. Beautiful, release. You are done. I hope you enjoyed this nice, easy flow. No matter what time of day you do this, it's great, but I find that it's kind of a nice flow to wake you up in the morning and start to engage some things, start feeling a little yummy in your body. So thank you so much for joining me. Until next time, stay strong, and I'll see you soon.